Okay, let's talk about my first day of senior year, which is, supposed to be this monumental day with, last first day and whatnot for high schoolers, seniors specifically. I can begin to say that I was not ready. That was on me. I wanted to film like a little cute, I guess, get ready with me for my first day, like night routine, and then, like the day before and then the morning of. But that didn't happen. And I woke up at like 6 around there. I was very calmadita. Like, I did not care. Like, it was not dawning on me that I had to be at school by 7. And I was just chilling. I really was. Literally the night before, at like 10, I had finished my crown. It came out cute, I guess. It was alright. I didn't really necessarily care about it. Like, some people like work all summer on it or like really focus on what they want to do and try and make it good because they don't want a Burger King crown or something, but I did not care. Not even a little bit. Literally halfway into the day, like the part that said senior, it came out because I didn't glue it. I thought it would be fine if I just like stuck it on there because it was a sticker, but that obviously didn't work out. On my first day, I literally got there late. I got there at like 7:25, but they weren't giving out late passes, thank God. Because that would have looked really bad on my first day of senior year. I was late to school. Well, it is what it is. I literally forgot my crown. When we were almost halfway there, we had to drive all the way back. So that was great. I got there. It was whatever. My schedule was messed up, and it still is, as a matter of fact. I'm taking SAT and ACT prep as my third period. I don't need that. Like, my goal isn't to go to college. I'm not trying to do that set schedule type algorithm or whatever that people have these days. I'm not going to go into that. But I don't want to go to college, so I want to take a different class that's going to benefit me. Maybe like an ACE class, which is a college class, an AP, but I think all they have is AP Spanish, and I'm not taking that. I'm not taking AP Spanish unless I have AP Psychology. I would love to do that. And then I'm taking statistics, but I really don't want to try in math. Math is just something like after having bad teachers, even if you were good at it, it's like the motivation from those teachers just make a bad annotation towards math. For my brain, anyway. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I just don't like math anymore. So last year I took pre-cal and I didn't really try. So as my end of year like grade, I got a C, which is really bad. So I need to email my counselor and I need to ask her if it's okay if I go back to pre-calc or if I just do college algebra readiness or something, because I'm not doing statistics. I don't want to, like, this year is the year I'm already done. Like, I'm not trying to try. I already don't even want to do homework, go back to school. Like, who is doing that? Like, realistically, who is doing that? And then my third period sucks. But I'm gonna try and fix it. Hopefully to an ACE or AP or LBS class, anything other than SAT and ACT prep. But it's an elective, and since it's an elective, they're not really focusing on that. I'm still emailing my counselor. I don't care. That better be changed because I'm already ready to leave. Ready to dip. I'm counting down the seconds, the minutes and whatnot to when I graduate. On the first and second day, because, the first 2 days, it was Thursday and Friday, we did all 8 classes in one day. And when they were calling, like, the seniors, because, seniors are priority on changing schedule, I didn't know that one of my main classes or like my core class was messed up. She literally, okay, I'm part of VPA, I'm in drama or whatever, and we got actually a new drama teacher. She seems alright, she seems pretty good. She used to do elementary and middle school, so I don't know how she's gonna deal with high schoolers now, especially since most of us are juniors and seniors. There's maybe like 5 sophomores that are in the drama program, and now I don't even know how many freshmen we have. But all of the classes are mixed up with electives and core classes. So she said that we're just going to be like aiding for her class or like being a mentor to the elective people, and that's not what I've signed up for. I know she's trying to be like, to really know if you know what you're doing, you're trying to teach it to someone else. But I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to look into this year is trying to focus on my weak points when it comes to acting and not trying to teach someone else something I'm already excelling at. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't give me any motivation to really go to school because with my other classes I don't really necessarily do anything. I already have 3 drama classes and all 3 of them seem like they're going to be a joke. And I don't want to be rude, but they seem like they're going to be a joke. Even with my musical theater, like she's saying for theater, we're going to have textbooks. I know for reading it's really good to go into someone else's mind, but if we're going into a school textbook about drama, about musical theater, that doesn't make any sense. Especially if we're gonna have tests about it and quizzes and stuff like that. How does a test benefit my acting? Unless she means like, oh, like I'm gonna go and perform in front of a class because it's a grade. Okay, that's fine. Like I did that last year too. But if we're gonna take a paper written test on how I'm supposed to act a certain way to convince a watcher or someone who's in the audience that I'm feeling this way as a character, that make sense. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. It's just stupid in my opinion. One thing I really did like that she said that she's only going to take pieces to districts that she really likes and obviously states because most people in the drama program don't actually care that much. And even if they do care, it's not like they necessarily work and strive to be the best because they want to do it as like a profession or as like a side thing onto their job that they're doing, whatever they want to do, but most people just don't care that much. And that when they go into college, when they leave high school, they're not going to think about drama the next day. But I personally, I like it a lot. I want to make it into something in my life, and I think it's amazing. I think I excel at it. But since I am a part of musical theater, I do have to sing. And I think it's so funny because last year people noticed this, and even my teacher said it in front of the whole class. I started crying. But my old teacher, he was like, because I had to sing in front of a class as my M&M, which was a mentor mentee, and I was a mentee last year. I had to sing, and I started crying because I was like, no, I can't sing. Like, I can't not in front of, like, all these people in my class, which I knew them, kind of, because this is technically my 2nd year into this school, and last year was a little embarrassing because I didn't really know people that much, but I was still getting to know them. I could see that they wouldn't judge me for which level I was, especially if I knew I wasn't at a certain level. I told him I couldn't sing, like I started crying, and my teacher, he was like, I've seen you act. You are amazing at it. That is your strong point for sure. You don't have stage fright when you act, but when you sing, it's like you're shaking. Like I'm physically shaking. I cannot, it's so hard for me to be able to sing in front of people just because I grew up with the mentality that I was not that great of a singer. And honestly, I feel like I can sing now, but because I don't excel at it or I don't try and thrive in the point of like, oh, I do karaoke every day and stuff like that, I guess I just don't prefer to do it. And since it's musical theater, I feel like she's going to make me do it. And I really hope she doesn't. And now I actually have to find peace for acting. I need to do a duet. Well, I'm gonna do a duet with someone, an acting piece. I'm gonna do a monologue. I think I'm going to do, like, try and go for the senior scholarship, which is 16 bars. I don't know how many bars it is of a song. Those are literally my worries right now. And, oh, I'm saying all of this, but at the same time, I've been trying to get an MDC account because I'm trying to do Miami-Dade full-time at Kendall campus. That's been something. I tried doing SAS my sophomore year, but I ended up getting a concussion literally 2 days before my test, so I couldn't take the test. I still have an account for Miami-Dade. I just don't know what my number is. And I want to change the email on it. I actually want to change the account in general, and I don't know why it's not working. An error keeps on popping up. There was a meeting today that I could have talked to them, but I couldn't find the freaking link. And whenever I tried to press on the link on their Instagram, it wasn't working. It was telling me to sign up in general. So yeah, I think I might go to Miami-Dade. I might talk to them and ask them if I can do early admissions. I'm pretty sure, I hope I have the GPA for it, because my GPA isn't that bad. But because of that C, I feel like I had a higher GPA my sophomore year. And I probably did, but it is what it is. Yeah, I just really felt like talking about it. I feel like I couldn't really talk to anyone. I don't really have any senior friends there. And there's a few people like in my class, like sure, we're friends and whatnot, and like they're all chill. I'd rather just get my AA done, and if I can get it free, that's awesome. So that's why I want to do full-time and dual enrollment. And if not, I've been speculating. I don't even know if I'm using that word right, but I've been speculating if I should just do school online, because I've been getting senioritis since sophomore year. Ever since I got that concussion, I skipped, I think, a month of school my sophomore year. Like not going to school, let alone, I don't even know how many tardies I had, but I had so many absences my sophomore year. Well, I had to miss like 2.5 weeks just because of my concussion, but I had a lot of absences. My junior year, the amount of tardies I had my junior year, I had like over 80 something tardies. I think I had over 85 tardies or about that, which does not look good. So there's this opportunity that I have that I can just go to school online and, you know, focus on my YouTube, focus on my stickers on Redbubble. I can also do dance, which is usually after school anyway. But I can also do like serious acting classes. I can get a coach and they can help me focus on what I want to do. I can also try and maybe volunteer or work at Miami Children's Theater, which would be a lot better if I can do rehearsals throughout the day, not only for, you know, the theater, the stuff like that. I don't know. I've been thinking about a lot of things, and I only had 2 days left, like 2 days of school, and I've been thinking about all of these things, and I don't know what to do, but I'm already done with school. I know I'm not going to want to try. Even though I care, like, that's the thing, like, I care, but do I care enough? That's the question I keep on asking myself. Honestly, right now, I don't. I haven't gotten homework yet. No, I have. I have a lot of syllabuses that I have to turn in. And then I have, for my drama teacher, she has a whole, like, questionnaire. She's asking us, like, 5, 6, I don't know. She has, like, what? Okay. Breathe. Let me just. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I felt like this was actually really helpful, surprisingly, because I didn't realize how much I wanted to vent about school, which just started. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. Let me know if you guys are also feeling like this, even if it's your freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. If you guys need any advice, I'm here. I've been through all of it, even though I've skipped most of high school. I still know. And I kind of wanted to do something a little different. Usually I post book content, but I felt like I really needed to just talk. Thank you for listening to me ramble, if you got in this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.